Welcome to our 31st annual production of Music Extravaganza. You are in for a special treat tonight as 18 students bless you with their favorite solos and duets. Our first student takes us back to Bonnie, Scotland, where John Campbell, the second Duke of Argyll, led his clansmen in the Jacobite War of 1715. Here's Eliza to play for us their rallying song, Campbells Are Coming. As Alana comes to the piano, she would like me to share with you her favorite musical story about a magical unicorn who loved healthy eating. One day he splurged on chips and sodas and found that these foods drained him of all of his bright colors. So one by one, he ate his favorite strawberries and tomatoes and blueberries and found his colors began to return. Now it's time to bring on the color yellow. So here is Alana to play Banana Boogie. Take your bow. Take your bow. It is always a treat to share with you how Zoom has blessed us with students across the United States. From Los Angeles, California, here is my granddaughter, Ramsey, who wants to entertain you with Stealth Mode. As Cecilia comes to the piano, let's take a moment to remember all the ice skaters who amazed us with their skills at the Winter Olympics in China. Cecilia loves seeing the graceful artistry of these athletes as they twirl and jump and spin. So to honor them, here is her cute song called Swizzles and Twizzles. Go ahead and put it in. As Kinsey and Dylan come to the piano, I want to take a moment to thank our technical coordinator, Doug Still, our video operator, Hank Morris, and our sound operator, Marlon Kaufman, who are combining their expertise tonight to create this production, which will be presented to you on DVD. Now here's Kinsey and Dylan to jazz it up with their duet called Street Cat Strut. As Caleb comes up to the stage, let me give you a few facts about the famous snowy owl named Hedwig in the Harry Potter series. Named from a book called A History of Magic by Bathilda Bagshot, Harry received Hedwig as an 11th birthday gift from Rubeus Hagrid. In addition to delivering mail, Hedwig became a loyal friend during Harry's painful life with the Dursley family at 4 Privet Drive. Let's join Caleb and her exciting adventures as Caleb plays Hedwig's theme. As Rhea comes to the piano, She will share one of the oldest nursery rhymes that children learn in their early years. Some estimate that this song dates as far back as 1706 as an opera written by Thomas Durfee. Speed us forward to the 21st century, and Old MacDonald has added a mouse that he uses on his computer pad. Here's Rhea to refresh our memory with Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Get your feet ready to tap as Sonia makes her way to the piano. In 1964, Walt Disney produced a charming musical fantasy called Mary Poppins, based on P.L. Travers' book of the same name. Mary Poppins visits a dysfunctional family in London and employs her unique brand of lifestyle to improve the family's dynamic. Here is Sonia to bless us with a medley of songs from Mary Poppins. As Avery comes to the piano, close your eyes and visualize a gently rocking boat on a calm blue ocean. Can you smell the salty air? Now, capture this magical motion with the sleek swimming of one of the ocean's most beloved mammals. Here's Avery to highlight this fantasy with Beautiful Dolphin. Once again, we bring you our next pianist from Los Angeles. My grandson Duncan has really enjoyed the dynamic rhythms of this piece that celebrates our Native American tribe from Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. The Comanche were known for being the strongest warriors and having the finest horses. Duncan captures the scene perfectly with Comanche Warrior. As Grace comes to the piano, she would like to introduce us to a penguin who yearns to live in a tropical climate so that he can sunbathe and build sandcastles. So let's join Grace and her friend as he dreams of summer breeze. As Shaylee comes to the piano, She brings us another fantasy where young lovers enjoy a warm night cooled by the rustling leaves under a canopy of bright twinkling stars. Here's Shaylee to set the mood with Twilight. As Tatum comes to the piano, the picture that she has chosen says it all. Go ahead and show it for us. How many of us have frantically pursued a project to find ourselves like this precious kitten? Well, here's Tatum as she puts it all to music called Chasing the String. As Lincoln comes to the piano, let me tell you about one of my favorite memories of this year. Lincoln is my neighbor who lives 2 doors down from our house. He came to me having started piano in the famous method series created by John Thompson in 1937. With many of his compositions, Mr. Thompson has included short poems, and these we've used to victoriously learn complex rhythms for Lincoln. So now, let's travel to Ireland and enjoy this jaunty tune called Dublin Town. Brody, our next pianist, will take us back to 1875, where Georges Bizet is creating his famous comedic opera called Carmen. His female star, making her entrance in scene 5 of the first act, sings a rousing song entitled "Love is a Rebellious Bird." Here's Brody to excite you with its well-known name, Habanera. Here's a little fact you might be interested in as Emery comes to the piano. Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky popularized our next genre of music when he wrote Valse Sentimentale in 1882. Our 21st century composer, Catherine Rowland, picked up this genre and included it in her series on musical styles from the Romantic era. This is a very challenging genre to play, and no one does it better than Emery. May you be blessed by her interpretation of Valse Sentimentale. As Cruz comes to the piano, he is going to get ready to play one of the most popular songs to hit Disney+. After his success composing music for Moana and his Broadway hit Hamilton, Lin-Manuel Miranda was hired to compose for the 2021 computer-animated musical fantasy comedy called Encanto. Drawing from Cuban folk, hip-hop, and dance music, Lin describes our next solo as a gossip number because there are things family members do not talk about in front of each other. May you enjoy Cruz's interpretation of We Don't Talk About Bruno. As Dylan comes to the piano, it's interesting to note that Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart wrote Piano Sonata number 11 in A major in 1783. The last movement, called a rondo, was renamed by Mozart himself as alla turca, meaning the Turkish way or the Turkish march. Here's Dylan to captivate you with his famous piece, Rondo alla Turca. Isla, our last pianist from Los Angeles, is joined this evening by her godmother, Diana, to play a charming duet called Butterflies and Rainbows.
3, 2, 1.
As Emery makes her way to the piano, I want you to take a moment to think about a person who has had a profound influence in your life. Our next duet is one of my favorites that I lost over 15 years ago. This year, it was suddenly rediscovered, and I couldn't wait to share it with Emery. Then within the last 2 months, the picture became clearer why reminiscence came back to me at this time. My dear friend, Karen Evans, went home to the Lord last Sunday. She was a profound mentor to me, teaching me how to be a joyful disciple in Jesus Christ through my granddaughter's cancer, my total knee replacement, and the premature births of our twin grandsons last year. So I hope you will be inspired by your special person as Emery and I musically embellish your precious memory. As we welcome our final pianist to the piano, I want to extend a big thank you to our reception hostess, Linda Kane, who faithfully comes to Music Extravaganza each year to prepare our delicious opportunity to congratulate our pianist for a job well done. Please stay a few minutes after the show to enjoy our fruit and dessert offerings in the multipurpose room, which is right over here out this exit. Our final number takes us to sunny Spain, where the famous nylon string Spanish and flamenco guitars highlight the popular plucks and strums found in flamenco music. Translate that to piano, and Dylan, Sonia, and Brody will get you excited with El Matador. That is the completion of our program. Wasn't this a great evening? Let's give them all a big hand. A program of this nature can never be done without the support of all of you parents, grandparents, and special friends of our students. Thank you so much for trusting me with your young one this year, and I hope that we can continue this after I get back from Los Angeles this summer, and of course start in a new school year next fall. Thank you for coming tonight, and please join us in the multipurpose room to thank our pianists. Have a blessed evening.